A new broom sweeps the house clean. This simple truth about fresh leadership bringing renewal now echoes loudly through the corridors of the Nigeria Police Force headquarters in Abuja, where a sweeping overhaul is reportedly underway just days after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu removed Inspector General Kayode Egbetokun from office. In what promises to be one of the most significant restructurings in recent police history, at least 29 senior officers, including several deputy inspectors general and assistant inspectors general, are said to be fired as part of the fallout from Egbetokun's abrupt exit. Now confirm street news o. Now waiting we hear with the report, but be sure say now confirm. Abeg hit that subscribe button, like this video, and drop a comment to help us grow and bring you undiluted news. The development broke on February 24, 2026, with credible reports confirming that the president had already directed Egbetokun to prepare his handover notes during a meeting at the presidential villa the previous day. Sources within senior police circles and the Police Service Commission described the impending purge as directly linked to the leadership transition, with the 29 officers expected to leave to pave the way for the new IGP, Assistant Inspector General Tunji Disu, who currently heads the Force Criminal Investigation Department Annex in Lagos. While the official announcement is still awaited, the scale of the planned removals has already triggered visible reactions inside the force, including scenes of jubilation among many officers who viewed the previous administration as weighed down by controversy. If the scale of this impending police overhaul and its potential to reshape law enforcement in Nigeria is drawing you in, pause for a moment. Hit the like button if you are tracking these security sector changes. Leave a comment on what kind of reforms you hope to see under the new leadership, and subscribe so you don't miss any updates as this story unfolds in real time. To fully appreciate why this shakeup carries such weight, it is necessary to revisit the immediate context of Egbetokun's tenure and departure. Appointed in June 2023, shortly after President Tinubu assumed office, Egbetokun became the 22nd Inspector General and served well beyond the mandatory retirement age of 60, which he reached in September 2024. His continued stay in office had already sparked debates about adherence to police service rules and raised questions of favoritism. During his time, the force faced persistent public scrutiny over issues ranging from operational effectiveness amid rising insecurity to internal matters that painted a picture of leadership under strain. Reports highlighted rapid promotions of certain close aides, financial allegations involving large sums traced to family members, and legal actions taken against journalists and activists who questioned aspects of his leadership. These elements contributed to a perception among some officers and observers that the top command had become insulated from accountability, leading to low morale in certain quarters. The decision to remove Egbetokun came after what insiders describe as mounting pressure, with the president reportedly firm despite advocacy from some quarters, including the First Lady, for continuity. Egbetokun was informed he should focus on personal health matters, including reported kidney-related issues, while stepping aside from the demanding role. His handover to Tunji Disu, a seasoned investigator with a track record in criminal intelligence and operations, signals a deliberate shift toward a leadership profile rooted more deeply in field-level investigative experience rather than prolonged administrative tenure. The planned removals of the 29 senior officers fits into this pattern of renewal. These are high-ranking personnel at the DIG and AIG levels, positions that traditionally command significant influence over operations, postings, and policy implementation across the country's police zones and formations. Their exit, coming so soon after the IGP change, is widely understood within police circles as a necessary realignment to ensure the new leadership can operate without potential friction from officers senior in rank and experience. In hierarchical institutions like the police, such moves are not uncommon when a relatively junior officer assumes the top post, allowing for a cleaner chain of command and fresh strategic direction. Key actions from the presidency and police leadership underscore the seriousness of the moment. President Tinubu's directive for Egbetokun to prepare handover notes was clear and immediate, bypassing any extended transition period. The involvement of the Police Service Commission in confirming aspects of the impending changes points to institutional processes being followed, even as the speed of events suggests strong political will at the highest level. No individual names of the 29 officers have been publicly listed yet, but the targeting of senior DIGs and AIGs indicates the focus is on the uppermost echelons where policy and oversight responsibilities are concentrated. The implications of this major shakeup stretch across Nigeria's security, political, and social landscape. On the security front, the removal of nearly 36 top officers at a time when the country continues to battle banditry, kidnapping, insurgency, and communal conflicts could create short-term operational gaps as institutional memory and field expertise depart with them. However, if the move clears space for more agile and accountable leadership under Disu, it may ultimately strengthen coordinated responses to these threats. Politically, the purge reinforces President Tinubu's decisive interventions in key institutions, sending a message that performance and alignment with administration priorities matter more than longevity in post. It may also quiet internal dissent within the force while raising questions about future stability in appointments. Socially, the reported jubilation at headquarters reflects relief among many rank-and-file officers who felt constrained by the previous leadership style, potentially boosting overall morale and public perception of the police if reforms follow. Economically, a more effective and less controversial police force could improve investor confidence by enhancing safety in commercial hubs and transport routes, indirectly supporting growth in sectors long hampered by insecurity. Public reaction, as seen in early discussions and feedback from police sources, is largely positive inside the force but carries notes of caution from outside observers. Many serving officers have welcomed the news, viewing the changes as overdue and necessary to restore discipline and focus. Online commentary and conversations within security communities celebrate the development as a chance for a cleaner slate, with some expressing hope that the new IGP will prioritize welfare, training, and community-oriented policing. Opposing perspectives, however, highlight the risk of losing experienced hands at a critical time, arguing that abrupt exits of senior personnel could temporarily weaken command structures and operational continuity. Some analysts note that while the move addresses real governance concerns from Egbetokun's era, systemic challenges like funding shortages, equipment deficits, and recruitment gaps will still require broader attention beyond personnel changes. Looking forward, the coming days are expected to bring the official announcement from the Presidency or the Police Service Commission detailing the exact list of affected officers and the terms of their exit, likely framed as compulsory retirement with full entitlements rather than punitive dismissal in line with standard practice for senior ranks. Under Tunji Disu, early priorities may include reviewing recent promotions, strengthening anti-corruption measures within the force, and accelerating intelligence-led operations against prevailing threats. The Police Service Commission will likely play a central role in filling the resulting vacancies, possibly with accelerated promotions from lower ranks to maintain strength. How smoothly this transition occurs will be closely watched, both domestically and by international partners who collaborate with Nigeria on security matters. If the shakeup leads to measurable improvements in public safety and police professionalism, it could set a positive precedent for institutional reforms across other security agencies. As this major development in Nigeria's police leadership continues to evolve, staying informed is key to understanding its real impact on everyday security. If this detailed account of the looming removal of 29 senior officers following IGP Egbetokun's exit has helped connect the dots, give the video a like, share your thoughts in the comments about the balance between renewal and experience in public institutions, and subscribe for ongoing coverage of these critical national stories. We'll be right here with the latest as events progress.